Let's go to the polls this morning. The latest RealClearPolitics poll average, statistical dead heat. Clinton 45, Trump 43. Tom Bevan with RealClearPolitics is with us now. Tom, I get the impression there is a fairly strong swing, I've called it a surge, towards Donald Trump. Tell me, am I right?
Well, there's definitely movement to Trump. The question is how big is it and whether it's going to be enough to get him where he needs to go in 6 days. We've definitely seen the national polls tighten. We have 3 tracking polls, and those are the ones that are really sort of incorporating the events as we're moving along. Yeah. And all 3 of them this morning have the race tied. I mean,
a tracking poll, can I get this straight? A tracking poll is the same people polled almost every day to give an impression of their reaction to the news of the day. Is that accurate? No?
No, they're sampling new people, but it's a rolling average. So they're doing 500 people surveying today, and that will be part of a 4-day rolling average that would be released tomorrow. This is the ABC News has a tracking poll, IBD has a tracking poll, and Rasmussen are the 3 that are doing a rolling day-to-day tracking poll.
And previously, in those 3 tracking polls that you just state, Trump was way down, Hillary was way ahead. Now you're saying it's a dead heat.
Right, all 3 polls. And the ABC Washington Post poll has gotten a lot of attention because it moved rather dramatically. I don't think the electorate actually has moved 13 points in 7 or 8 days. But the other polls, they've all sort of converged. We're having, you know, and this happens at the end of races where you get the polls sort of come into alignment as the race gets closer, and you have, you know, partisans going to their sides. And we've seen that with Donald Trump. Some Republicans are now coming home to him in the final days of this race.
2 final points. I want to get time for this. I am told that Hillary is now really way down again in terms of honesty and trustworthiness. She's losing ground there. Number 2, she's lost a lot more ground with independents. Are those 2 items correct?
She has lost ground on the honest and trustworthiness numbers here in the last few days. Favorability is down. She is down among independents, and the thing, though, Stuart, that is important for the Clinton campaign is she's lost enthusiasm among her voters and among those marginal voters who were maybe not really wanting to vote for Hillary Clinton but had decided that they were going to. This latest round of news, I think, has depressed those folks, and if they stay home, that could be trouble.
I'm jumping in, Tom, because I'm reading a headline in the Times, New York Times, black turnout drops, boding ill for Clinton. Less enthusiasm seen with Obama absent. Accurate?
Yeah, that makes sense, and we're seeing that in the early vote numbers in Florida. They're below where the Clinton campaign wants. North Carolina's another place where we've seen that same phenomena. So that is a concern for the Clinton campaign. I mean, obviously it makes sense that African Americans were more enthusiastically supporting the first African American president than they are Hillary Clinton. But that's a key part of her coalition. That she needs to come home.
Tom Bevan, as always, Real Clear Politics. Thanks very much, Tom. Much obliged to you.
You bet.
Okay.